Hi, my name is Rob Bedell. My partner EJ Boeing and I wanted to create a video series about sales for business owners because I did a webinar for a bunch of business owners a while back about why they should have a sales process. When I opened it for questions at the end, they're like, well, Rob, when we set aside time for our business development or customer acquisition, I was like, you mean sales? You could hear them groan. And I was asking what sales is, and they gave me some of the old answers. And I was like, okay, listen, all sales is having a productive conversation to see if there's a reason to work together. In this series, we want to cover a couple different topics. First of all, you're not losing sales because of price. Most founders think that they lose sales because their pricing is too high or because they're not a natural salesperson, but that's almost never true. People don't buy when they're confused, not when they're unconvinced. Confused buyers freeze. Clear buyers act. Make sure that you have a clear message. And to understand something about sales, sales isn't sleazy. And a lot of business owners have a fear of sales and they don't really understand it. But sales isn't about being pushy or persuading somebody to get what you have if they don't need it. Convincing someone to buy what they don't need is a con, and that's kind of illegal in the United States. All sales is having a productive conversation to see if there's a reason to work together. And when your offer or message is unclear, people default to no, even if they love what you do. Think about it. Every time that you said, let me think about it, were you really saying, I don't fully get this yet? So your job in sales is to remove friction. Make it simple to say yes. A case in point, worked with an insurance inspection company. Father-son team, they're around for 40 years, couldn't break $1 million, but they had the best thing in the industry. I sat down with them and said, why should people do business with you? They said, we have the best time, service, and quality. Time, service, and I was like, okay. So I went out to their clients, asked them some basic, simple questions. The last one being, why do you like working with these guys? And found out that it was all about customer service and communication. They were doing it and no other company was. So when we changed the value proposition from time, service, and quality that everyone else was beating their chest about to customer service and communication, they grew like mad. The next year, they grew 26%. Year after that, 63, because we were speaking to the market in the market's voice, and they understood the value of what we had. So basically, there's 3 reasons why you're losing sales. Confusion, people don't truly understand what it is that you do. Complication, it's too complicated to figure out what it all means. That's especially true in the IT industry. I work with some IT companies and they go so far into the weeds about explaining that how it all works. They don't care how it works. They only care about what it does. Don't talk about the features and benefits. Talk about the benefits. Why should they listen to you? And confidence. A lot of business owners don't have confidence in what they're doing. They don't have confidence in talk about what they're doing. So we got to make sure that those 3 things are taken care of. There's no confusion, it's not complicated, and everyone has confidence. Everyone that's selling for you has confidence. Fix those 3 things and you'll win more deals. Here's a quick exercise. Run a clarity audit. Go think about the last 3 proposals or the last 3 people that you talked to. Ask yourself 3 questions. 1, did I clearly define the problem that I solved? 2, could the buyer explain what I had to offer to somebody else in 1 sentence? And 3, did I sound confident or like someone who is trying to prove themselves? You'll be surprised at how often confusion, not rejection, is killing your deals. This is just step 1. Inside this full sales mastery course, we go deep into the framework, talk tracks, systems that make this predictable. Because clarity is just the start. Confidence and consistency come next. My name is Rob Bedell. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.